It's about time you all stopped.
What do you want?
Stop all your bloody questions. Stop your questioning and start, listening, yeah?
We are here to enable your full potential, as we have with countless worlds across the galaxy.
I've woken up to the news today that in my particular little part of the world, using a face mask is now obligatory. Right, well, you mean in places like where social distancing is impossible? Wrong. Anyone in a public space who's not wearing a face mask will now be fined a minimum of €100 and a maximum of €6,000. Whether you're 2 meters away from people or not, it doesn't matter anymore. You wear a face mask or you pay. And I, for one, am sick of people questioning this. It's surely now beyond any reasonable doubt that the massive generalised lockdowns in countries like the UK and Spain stopped us having a mortality rate from COVID-19 as horribly drastic as that of Sweden. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, the point is you can't really compare us with Sweden anyway because it's, small. Look, the World Health Organization and the benevolent governments of the world have saved millions of lives. They have made it possible for us to go back to a new normal.
Oh, yeah. How did you manage that then?
What exactly are you suggesting? That the governments of the world have found a common denominator between left-wing and right-wing voters that will allow for greater governmental control, playing upon the fears of right-wing people who have a kind of gag reflex for disorderliness and uncleanliness, and playing on the fears of the left-wing that people are doing what they want, when we know that deep down inside every socialist there is a yearning for a philosopher-king to come and rule over us like an emperor. That's not what's happening.
We appropriate a small percentage of the population at 2,000 or so penetration points across the planet. This ensures maximum coverage. From there, we create simulants to spread our ideologies through peaceful indoctrination.
In my particular little corner of the world, there have been no outbreaks of random chimp event since the 21st of June. We do have some new council employees, though. At every recently designated entrance and exit point on the beaches in the region, we have watchmen and watchwomen, bay watchers, making sure that people are socially distancing. And it's just a happy coincidence that they'll be dependent on the state for their paycheck.
Our objective is simple: to ready the population for participation in our galactic community. This method requires a small sacrifice, but the fewer replacements we make, the more successful we consider our operation. Of course, we welcome those who volunteer themselves. We can offer attractive incentives for those who willingly combine.
There will now be a limit of 20 children per classroom, up to year 4 in primary school, meaning that the region of just 1 million people will have to contract 400 extra teachers who, just again, happily and coincidentally, will be dependent on the state for their paychecks.
Isn't that something you'd like? Something you've always wanted?
You're mental. You're a conspiracy theorist if you think for a second that this is being used to gain more control, to make more people dependent on the state. That's nonsense.
Oh my God.
Just how inhuman do you think our leaders are? You think they take advantage of our pain and anguish to carry out a power grab of some kind? And don't you dare come at me with FDR's New Deal following the Great Depression, clever clogs.
The beauty of our system is that we all win. There are no losers.
This New Deal will be This is a Green New Deal. Gonna give everyone jobs, like the people counting the people on the beach, and there's gonna be more teachers, and we've saved the NHS in Britain, and similarly in other countries, like the public health is gonna get better because we're gonna, spend more money on that, which we're gonna get from the billionaires. They're gonna pay for it. And the 1%, and also it's all going to be solar powered, so that'll be good.
Nah.
Oh, you're so ignorant. Why? Read a book. Instead of going down to the pub and not social distancing, and yeah, it's like you don't even care about the NHS.
Frankly, who the fuck are you to come down here and tell us what to do?
We are the network. and we are here for your betterment. In the last 23 years, have you not marveled as information technology has surged forward?
No.
Earth has grown smaller yet greater as connectivity has grown. This is our doing, and it is just the beginning.
Oh, fuck off, you big lamp.
Look, the measures have to be strict because, people are so privileged now they can't see past the end of their nose. And if you didn't make everyone socially distance and make them wear face masks, then no one would. And who wants to live in that world?
You are children, and you require guidance. There is no room for imperfection.
Hey, Earth isn't perfect, all right? And humans aren't perfect. And guess what? I ain't perfect.
Why should the rest of us, law-abiding citizens, not Karens, law-abiding citizens, have to put up with these privileged... I'm going to say it, Gammon, walking around with no face mask on, not socially distancing, and degrading the quality of our public services.
And therein lies the necessity for this intervention. Must the galaxy be subjected to an entire planet of people like you?
Well, I'm not going to put up with it. I want this Green New Deal. I want a socially distanced world with responsible people who love our NHS.
Whoa. Who put you in charge, huh? Who are you to criticise anyone?
It is our basic human right to be fuck-ups. This civilization was founded on fuck-ups, and you know what? That makes me proud. And me. What is it they say? To err is human. To err is human. So,
yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off, big government. Fuck off, Silicon Valley. Fuck off, Karens. Fuck off, social justice warriors. He should be wearing a mask. Where's the social distancing here? Where are their masks? I'm not sure I've seen her applaud once for the NHS. She's not wearing a mask. Gammon.